Aloha everybody, this is Dr. BethAnne KW, and this is this week's issue of Wednesday Akashic Wisdom, where we look at the energy of the overall month and specifically the energies of this week. So the Akashic Records said that the month of August in general is a month of pressing reset and reshuffling the pieces that were already in play on our metaphorical chessboards of life. This did not feel like a month where we're doing major inventory and cutting out and tossing out a lot of things. That could happen, but it felt more like a lot of that work has been done for a lot of people, and a lot of that work might have happened around eclipse season and might have been supported by the eclipse energy. And August feels more like, okay, I'm on my boat. I know the direction that I want to go. I'm trying to adjust my sails in the direction that the wind's moving, but I'm fiddling with my sails and I'm making sure that they're calibrated just so I maximize my movement right now. This feels like a month where we're being asked to be logical and to use our innate given intelligence to say, here's where I want to be. How can I best move myself forwards in order to get there? This week feels like an in-between week for me, and it is in a lot of ways. We just celebrated the new moon on August the 8th and the Lionsgate portal, and there was all this crazy big energy coming through. If you felt that, a lot of people have just been telling me that things have been a little wonky or that they felt really tired. So if the energy didn't come through magically for you and you just wanted to take a nap, you are in good company. And the full moon is not until August 22nd. So this week will be the first quarter moon. And first quarter moons are always a build phase. They are a chance to look at the intentions that we're planting, how they're growing, and to recalibrate and realign as we need. So if this week has this sort of mixed energy of, okay, I've set these intentions and I have these new beginnings, or I'm really wanting to grow this thing in my life and I'm starting to see growth, but it's not happening as fast as I wanted it to. And just by the way, I don't think it ever happens as fast as we want it to. That's just sort of our lives and working with spirit. We wanted it yesterday, and usually that means it might still be a couple months away. But if you sort of feel in that in-between space of, I've got all this energy, but I can't force it. Here's all these ideas, but I can't make it happen faster. Then the invitation is to simply work with that tension and to work with the idea of do what you can, take the steps that you can, set your goals, make your list, do the practical steps that you need to make it happen, and then take a deep breath and relax and receive and trust that you will show up the next day and do a little bit more. But there was guidance that came through this month that told everybody that in the middle of all this doing and trying to reach our goals and our dreams and all of that good stuff, take some time to chill out. That's a quote from Spirit and what the record said. Take a little time to chill. So this is a beautiful week to work with that tension of doing what we can action-wise and then just having respite and moments of being. And our card of the week is Corpiconia. Actually came out reversed. And the energy of Corpiconia reversed is a couple ideas. One is that the abundance is there. It is coming. The abundance exists, it always exists, but again, the reversal indicates sometimes a slowing energy. And to me, this feels more like this idea that so many of us want to see the thing happen right now, or we want the next step right now. And there's just this guidance coming through of the timing might not be entirely there, and that does not mean it's not on its way to us. It just means that right now we're at where we're at. So can we find gratitude for the abundance that already exists in our life? And can we find patience and surrender for what we're still wishing to manifest? And can we find hopeful expectation that it is on its way? And I love putting the intention out to the universe. I think of it as placing my order with the universe, where I say exactly what I want to see in my life. And then I will add to that, or surprise me, give me something that would be equally pleasing or even better if you know something that I don't. So I love setting an intention and then giving spirit room to work within that intention, because there might be something even better or bigger or more joyful that exists than what we can imagine. All right, thank you so much for joining me for this week's Wednesday Akashic Wisdom. You can find out more about the Akashic Records and my work at drbethanne.com, and I will be back next week with another energy update as we move through the month of August. And with that, I'm wishing everybody much aloha and light.